From Route 9 in Leicester, I'm Bob Pingeton with Art Paquette, inviting you to watch the 2017 Leicester Little League Parade as the first fire truck, and maybe only fire truck, comes at us here on a wet day in Leicester. Always a special day out for the Little Leaguers. We all remember our first Little League Parade, right, Art?
Yeah, how many years have we been doing this, Bob? Come on, be honest.
LCAC has been here consistently over the last 20 years. Engine 4 has arrived, well kept up like the rest of the fire truck fleet. Trying to see who's driving that. How we doing, guys? All right, the dignitaries are here. The First Lady of Leicester, Lady Di Provencher. Kate Campanelli, our state rep. Former Little League president, chairman of the board, Doug Belanger. Flanked by the high school liaison, Robert Kemp. And his assistant, too. All right, here we go. Now the boys are here, and the girls. It's great to see Leicester Little League and girls softball coming together. That guy was at the Parks meeting. Great man. Here we go. Stevie O'Connor coaching his daughter. Great story. Artie, it's nice to see girls softball and Little League together. They belong together.
Exactly, but you know what's really nice, Bob? The volunteers that make this happen in the town. Not just here, but Parks and Rec and everything else. All the volunteers, without it, Leicester wouldn't be where it is today.
Then we got Mike Lynch, the Leicester basketball coach. Is he that old to have a kid in T-ball?
Oh, wow.
Wow, Mikey Lynch doing it. How about all the grandparents marching the parade with their kids?
Yeah, well,
something special.
It's a family thing, and this is why
in the rain with umbrellas.
Doesn't matter. What difference does it matter?
It can't hurt Leicester people. They're tough. Leicester people are tough. Look at the umbrellas.
What a turnout, huh, Bob?
Unbelievable.
What a turnout.
Hey, President Nate has to be happy with the turnout. His first parade.
Yeah, he's done a great job, and what a nice guy too. You know, you had him on your show the other night, and talk about a classy guy. Once again, another volunteer for Leicester.
Yep, and I'm sure he's not going to be a one-and-out president. Look at this. Everybody waving to us, Artie. We feel like celebrities here.
It's nice that they know LCAC's here for them, and we've been here for years and years, and you know, it's great to see everybody.
Mr. Albro, boy, his kid's getting old. Mr. Albro's not getting old, though. And we will be on the field for the festivities. Mr. Bates, great athlete. From Holy Name, though, but he was a great athlete. Now coaching. Here we go. Is this double A? Triple A. There's triple A and double A and majors. It's confusing now, a lot different than when we were in. Hey, Matty Posh, not just a basketball player, a baseball coach, and his wife's running the concession stand. Oh, look at this. Here we go. Oh, Mr. Belair, great basketball player, baseball player.
I need a handshake.
Uh-oh.
This guy right here is the best ref in the entire world.
Oh, boy.
He is so good that he didn't call anything stupid.
Mr. Giggy, great job, Mr. Blair. All right. Look at this. Rescue 1 is here. Hey, there's a legend, Mr. Chris Goodney Jr., Mr. Ahlstrom. They saved the best for last. You got to be happy. The Prez is here. Let's turn that camera on quick.
Hello, Leicester.
Hey, Mother Nature didn't cooperate. You called that storm Friday night. No games?
No games Friday night, but we're going to play no matter what today. Have a good day out here.
Well, we'll be down the field. I know you got a lot to do down there. Great turnout. I got to be impressed with that turnout.
Loving it. It's going to be a great season. Thank you guys for being here.
Well, we'll be down on the field with the festivities. I'm Bob Pingeton, along with Art Paquette, and our new president, saying, see you at the field.
Stop raining. We welcome Town Selectman Doug Belanger to open today's ceremonies. Doug has an amazing track record of volunteer service in Leicester for over 30 years, including serving as president of the Little League. Doug has been elected and re-elected as Town Selectman for 20 plus years. We now give a hand for Doug Belanger.
Thank you, Harry. Listen, it is my pleasure to represent the Board of Selectmen. Selectman Brooks is here, Selectman Provencher is here, and the others who couldn't make it, to tell you we can't operate with all the volunteers of this community. A little earlier this week, we recognized the volunteers from the other part of the community, and you're a big part of that. Parents especially, all the coaches, all the volunteers, all the stuff that's done behind the scenes doesn't happen without you. For that, we give you a round of applause. So on behalf of the Board of Selectmen in the town of Leicester, look around you. This is what happens when community works together. That's how these fields got built and stay maintained. God bless, have fun.
We are honored to present a special guest speaker today, Dave Peterson, General Manager of the Worcester Bravehearts. The Worcester Bravehearts have been a longtime partner and sponsor to both the baseball and softball program. They are sponsoring 2 of our teams this year, and we have invited every one of our players to join the Junior Braveheart program. Dave is a well-known figure at Braveheart games. His band rally dance has fired up. You gonna do that dance for us? Has fired up the team. Many come from beyond victories. Dave is the general manager of the Bravehearts, and we're excited that he is here to rally the Leicester softball and baseball program. Let's give Dave a hand, please.
All right, everybody. I just wanted to make a confession to you. You're not going to believe this. This field is the first baseball field that I have stepped foot on in 2017. Right here in Leicester. I haven't even been on our own field, and I work for a baseball team. Well, I'm going to do that till next week. So happy opening day, everybody. This is the greatest day of the year, if you ask me. Except for Halloween, because you get candy, but that lasts 2 hours. Today, opening day, is the day that you're going to begin making memories for the rest of the spring, for the rest of your Little League and softball careers, and for the rest of your lives. And it's all about the people that are here to help. And President Nate Cosper said to me that the volunteer numbers this year are incredible. So thank you to everyone who has come out to help, because it's not like that in every single Little League that I visit. People often are looking for more volunteers. So thank you to everyone in the community of Leicester that has given so much to make today such a wonderful day on opening day of 2017. Play hard, support your teammates. Remember, if you strike out once, don't worry about it. If you strike out 3 times, don't worry about it. If you strike out 10 times, don't worry about it. Your teammates will always be there for you. Babe Ruth struck out 1,330 times, and he's considered to be the greatest baseball player in the history of baseball. It's all about support. Parents, support your kids, your coaches, support the umpires who give so much of their valuable time. Happy opening day to everyone in Leicester!
And now I'd like to introduce Erica Van Lingen, president of Leicester Girls Softball.
Good afternoon. Hopefully my voice will hold out on this. On behalf of Leicester Girls Softball League, we welcome you all to our 2017 season. Today is more than a day to open a season. We are a community of family and friends joining together to honor these kids here today. I want today to mark a day for you to remember what it was like for us in these leagues as we were growing up. That being part of a recreational league is an honor and experience that parents and children can enjoy together. Our program is proud to highlight that anyone can be an athlete. We can't guarantee that every child will become a superstar, but we can work together to create a path for those players who will move forward in our sport, and also for those players who just love to kick back and be on the field as part of a team. Our league's vision is to empower girls of all playing abilities while helping them to learn how to play and how to tolerate, to teach them the value of commitment, sportsmanship, and mutual respect for one another. Most importantly, our program allows our children to simply enjoy a sport they love playing, and you should love watching. Inside this fence, no matter how intense the competition gets, we should leave those feelings behind once we are on the other side of this fence. The greatest thing about our league is together we can get to watch these kids grow up together. With new teams every year, opponents from last year become teammates this year and vice versa. So as this year's season begins, we must teach our girls and children to remember that teammates and opponents are also neighbors and friends. Not only would I like to honor the girls in our program today, I would also like to thank those behind the scenes who have made this league possible. We would like to start by thanking Leicester Little League for yet another successful opening day. As Nate and I are new to our roles here, we are building a bridge of inclusion and togetherness, as it always should be between our brother and sister leagues. We are learning to take from the old and build on the new to bring back the importance of what the true meaning of recreational ball offers our players, families, local sponsors, and communities. Thank you to all our speakers for taking the time to come out and share in this day, and Jamie Souza for singing the national anthem with us shortly. To all our sponsors, we have been able to purchase new safety and athletic equipment, maintain our fields, plan league projects, and offer some extra fun activities for our girls throughout the season this year. Our sponsor banners hang proudly along our outfield fence, posted on our website, and will be posting on our social media sites. They are an important part of our league. Please take the time to help us in recognizing them by returning the support that they have generously given us. Thanks to Becker College, with plans to come together with our programs through mentoring and also working towards some exciting new field projects this year and next. To Jim Souza, Director of Leicester School Facilities, and his staff for working long hours and opportunity to give our school facilities back to our kids and our youth programs. Thank you to our local Bravehearts, and give thanks to the Bravehearts organization for having come out today. We are looking forward to working together in the future with some exciting family days in support of their league as well. And in saving the best two for last are the coaches and board and volunteers. We must give a very special thank you to our coaches for your patience, time, and more importantly, dedication to your players. You all play a hand, not only as a teacher, but in creating special memories for each and every one of these girls. And although last but definitely not least, on behalf of the league, the town, and especially all of the parents and players, it is my pleasure to recognize and thank all who have a hand in this year's season. Lori Gerber and Don Martilla are my backbone. Bobby and John Bork, Mary and Charlie Blair, Tom and Paula Gallant, Karen and Tom Hills, and we cannot forget long-term coach Jeff Toohill, on and off the field. A lot goes into making a season happen. Board members and volunteers coming back year to year, balancing family and work, standing with a willing hand, countless hours of donated time, and have supported this league day in and day out. Our gratitude to you is irrefutable. It's my privilege to now introduce the new president of Leicester Little League, Nate Cosper. Thank you for all coming, and we look forward to the new 2017 season.
I'm up here to just do a quick award for some of the 12-year-olds. We'd like to honor our 12-year-old players that have played in every single season from T-ball through the culmination of Little League. These players have earned the right to wear the Cal Ripken patch on their ball caps. The 2017 Cal Ripken Persistence Award recipients are, and when I call your name, just come on up and get your award. Jake Whitworth of the Pittsburgh Pirates, Chris Catroni, Washington Nationals, Aiden Lepore, Washington Nationals, Mitch Giggy, Milwaukee Brewers, Sam Witkowski, Milwaukee Brewers, Ricky Wood, Milwaukee Brewers, James Cosper, Oakland Athletics, and Jack Lazewski, Oakland Athletics. Good job, boys.
Thanks, Mark, and a special thanks to Mark. He's our outgoing president from last year, so big round of applause for Mark. we've been out here for a while, so I'm going to go quick. Thanks to the sponsors. I'm not going to list all the sponsors, but we couldn't do it without you. Registration only covers about half of our operating costs. So huge thank you to the sponsors. Go to leicesterlittleleague.com to see all of them, and a lot of the banners are out in the field, so appreciate that. Again, a huge thanks to the volunteers. We've had about 50 coaches out here this year, coaching Little League at all levels. People working on the fields out here this morning early, out last weekend getting them prepped up, so appreciate that. Again, couldn't do it without you. I want to throw a special shout out to our youth umpires this year. We've got about a dozen 13, 14, 18-year-old guys that are going to come out and umpire our AAA teams. And it's great. It's part of what we do as a league is to help develop the kids playing, help develop the kids that are umpiring. And that's such a stressful job for those guys. And so I'm going to ask all the parents to give them a break, right? To win or lose on a called strike isn't going to be the most important thing. We got youth umpires out here that are doing their best job. And hey, we got adult umpires out here that are doing their best job as well. And they're going to be making their best effort. They're volunteering. They're spending their time to come out and help our guys get better at baseball. So lay off the umpires and help all the kids. You get out on a called strike, you got to just deal with it, right? You're not going to cry about a called strike. Life is not about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and get back up again and keep going. So if you get out, just tip your hat and keep going out into the field. Huge thanks to the parents. We couldn't do it without you as well. All the travel back and forth, all the financial support, all the laundry you're going to have to do, especially after tonight's game. We canceled last night's game because I didn't want people doing laundry at midnight to get ready for the parade. And then lastly, for our players. Baseball is the best sport. This is the best thing there is. It's an individual sport. Everything you do, whether it's at-bat, pitching, fielding, it's individual spotlight. But your team's behind you, supporting you. And you got to have that team camaraderie and individual effort. And you're going to fail. Like Mr. Peterson said, over 1,000 strikeouts from Babe Ruth. But that's all right. Get back up. And don't be disappointed if some guy makes a miraculous catch out in the field and gets you out. Tip your hat to him. The next inning will start right away. All right, so come out there, do your best, support your teammates. Don't worry about the umpires. Let's have a great season. And I know this has all gone on long, so I'm going to wrap it up there, and we're going to move on to our national anthem, I believe. Is that right?
I'd like to introduce you to Jamie Sousa for the national anthem. And Izzy.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you, Jamie, for a wonderful job.
Matt, come here. Matt Dorinda.
I'd like to call out Ellie Hills, one of our players. and Matt Dorenzo. They're going to be catching for the first pitch today. With that, we are thankful for the honor and presence of our State Rep Kate Capinelli and invite her up to throw the first pitch for both Leicester Little League and softball. Nicely done. You didn't need any practice, Kate. All right, I think that wraps up today. Thank you everyone for coming out. All right, everybody, on the count of 3, let's play ball, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Open day be without Doug Belanger. You know, this might be your last term as selectman. I got a feeling you're going to be a lot more Little League parades opening days.
Yeah, absolutely. I believe this is my 30th parade, but we're right up there, if not that. So yeah, it's been quite an adventure. I really marvel. I don't want to tie up the kids with the history, but you know, the older we get, the more you reminisce. I played when this was a scrubbed plastic practice field. That was minor league, and that was Little League, and that was it. But these fields have come so far, and part of it is the support of the town. You know, when I became selectman, I was also president of Little League, and we wanted to buy the fields, be able to control them so people could make these investments. And I'm just so proud of the work that's been done in the last 15 years here. It's incredible.
Well, we had the new president on the show the other night, and your name just happened to come up out of my mouth, and you were at the station. And, you know, the Becker lease was a big part of all this.
That's right, yeah. And it had to be negotiated. It didn't start necessarily on the best of terms, but we used the leverage that we had and whatever God-given talents we had, and here we are.
Well, Doug, we wish you well if this is indeed your last term. You did so much for this town, on and off the field.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much.
It is. Just ask my wife.
Thank you so much.
God bless you. Thank you.
All right, we're here with Dave Peterson from the Bravehearts, and I've been watching you on Channel 3. You got a lot of enthusiasm, and the Bravehearts, they're everywhere for all the towns in Central Mass supporting baseball.
Well, I'll tell you, today is the day, the first of many that will be out in the spring. We're at 6 different Little League opening days today, and as I said on the microphone, Leicester is actually the first field that I have stood on in 2017. I haven't even been on the Bravehearts field, but it's all about enthusiasm. We got to make sure that the girls and boys that play softball and baseball are happy, that they continue coming out and doing great things in the community and getting away from the video games and coming out and being part of society and supporting one another, you know?
Well, baseball is the American pastime and always will be, right?
And I heard that you're the one that used to rake this field by yourself.
Oh, no, not by myself. Not that old. I think you're going to be mixed up with John Moffat.
Well,
but the Bravehearts are a great thing for Worcester. Thank God we have them.
Well, thanks. I mean, you know, when people leave our games, believe it or not, they might not even know what the final score is because they're there for other things like the fireworks shows or to have the Leicester Little League run on the field for the national anthem. We try to do whatever we can to just make people smile. It's like a day after a long day at the office, they come to the ballpark and we try to put a smile on their face.
And the food is great.
Well, I don't have anything to do with that, but the Creedon family, the ones that own the
yes,
team.
they do. They've done a great job.
They have a lot to do with that.
Well, thank you, Mr. Peters. Always welcome in Leicester.
Keep up the great work. I love Leicester.
Thank you so much. All right, we're here with State Rep Kate Campanelli holding a softball and a baseball. Are you flip-flopping?
Oh, God, flip-flopping.
Now, I know your sister played softball.
She played
what about Kate, though?
I played Little League, actually, here. I played softball, rec softball, when I wasn't as good as my sister.
The first throw came up a little short. Do we need to go to the gym?
You know, I think so. You know, I'm not used to practicing with the softball. I practiced with the baseball, so it was a little bit better.
Uh-oh, the mascot behind us here. You never know what those mascots do. The mascots can be trouble. Hey, how's everything going in Boston?
Everything's going well.
Any good news for the town?
I think we're working on some good news. It's budget week coming up, and we'll see
that's
what
a big
we can
week.
do. It's a very big week.
How about Little League Parade? Special day?
Absolutely, absolutely. Last year was a little nicer, but today the crowd was still just as big.
This is more like a football game day or soccer.
Oh, really? Really? The crowd and the turnout's been great.
All the volunteers, there's just so many of them to name.
Absolutely. And the kids, you can see how excited they are for a day like
But the
today.
new president, Nate Copps, is doing a great job already. He delegates well. You got to delegate, right? You get an office and all that.
Exactly.
You can't do it all.
No, it's hard. And to get the volunteers and all the work that goes into it, the parents bringing their kids to practice and grandparents, and it takes a lot.
Hey, I saw last week in the newspaper, Charlie Baker, most popular governor in the country.
I know, for a second time.
You as a Republican got to be proud of that.
Exactly, yes. And he's been great to work with, and good to have in the corner office up there.
Yeah, he seems like a great guy. Never had a chance to interview him. I'd love to, though.
Okay, we'll have to make
Well,
that happen.
thank you so much.
Absolutely. Bye.
Always welcome at the Little League Parade everywhere in town. Kate Campanelli. All right, we're here with Erin Van Liggen, if I'm saying it right. She's the president, Erica, of girls softball, and you touched upon you and Nate, first-year presidents,
Yes,
doing great jobs, though.
Thank you very much. It's been a great experience. Nate's a great guy to work with, and we're trying to, just include our leagues together with stuff for fun stuff like this for the kids.
Well, we made a comment during the parade. It's great to see, the marriage together of girls softball and Little League. It's been coming, but maybe too slow.
Well, I think, like I said, it's important. We're brother and sister leagues, and that's how we should treat each other, and that's just how it should work as a community.
Well, girls softball, it just seems like they don't get the exposure they deserve. Maybe that'll change under your regime.
Well, that is our hopes. We have a lot of great volunteers that are coming up, and some great families and coaches, and we're looking to build on our program. But again, I think the important words are inclusion, and everybody's an athlete, and we welcome all girls to our program.
Yeah, not every girl is going to play high school softball or club softball, whatever it's called, premier. But, it's there for the opportunity to have fun and all that.
And it is there for the girls who we can help create that pathway as well. But they also need to be with their friends and peers to learn how to take it back a little bit sometimes.
Yep.
And this is a great program to do that.
Nothing like being on a team. That team, atmosphere and chemistry. Great job by Jamie Sousa singing that national anthem.
Very good. She does a lot for our community. She's a special kid in our town, and we wish her luck as her senior year.
Isn't it
She's
great to see
cleaning up.
Rob Kemp and her at the selectmen meetings?
Yes.
And they're not just at the meetings, they're at a lot of the social events in town.
It's amazing that we are creating pathways and gateways for these kids to be more involved in our community. Not being from here, I've been here 14 years, and I'm raising my kids here, and they are part of this community. And it just shows the empowerment of how people can come together. And I love Leicester.
Well,
It's
we
been a
wish
great
you luck
experience.
in your first year. A lot of goes with Mother Nature.
Yes.
Hopefully there's not a lot of postponements. You get all the games in, right?
Yeah.
Makeups are a headache.
No, well, they are, but it comes with spring season.
Well,
so
good luck.
We thank you guys, too. Thanks for
And if I
coming
could
out.
remember your last name again, I know it's Erica.
Van Lingen.
Good luck with that one, Art Paquette. Well, thanks for letting us interview you. We'll be back with one more interview here to wrap it up at Opening Day, Leicester Little League 2017. All right, we couldn't wrap it up with the president of Little League because he's a working president, but we'll go to our working police chief who puts in 80 hours a week minimum. Jim Hurley, you're always at this parade, Jim. We've ridden down in the cruiser with you a couple times.
That's right. This is a great event. It's always good to get out and see everybody. It's a great chance to get out and meet the public in a different setting. So I try and make it every year, and I think this is my 11th or 12th year in a row here.
Well, Artie was commenting on the way you guys route the traffic, and it doesn't seem as big a deal as it used to be with traffic tie-up. You obviously went to homework on the parade routes.
Yeah, we have we call them a special operations plan we put into effect every year. And, of course, you have to be conscious of what's going on out in the world today. And my big thing is I don't want any traffic anywhere near the kids.
Jimmy, we've got some policemen retiring. Officer Fontaine about to go. We've got some young policemen in town doing a great job.
Yeah, we've been very, very fortunate. We've had great hires. It's hard to lose the senior guys because they take with them a vast amount of knowledge that is often difficult to replace. But they stay in touch with us, and we've got some young guys that are real up-and-comers, so we're getting ready for the next generation.
Yeah, some of the patrolmen have been promoted to sergeants. Congratulations on that. I saw the swearing in about a month ago. I know Policeman McCauley out there doing a great job. I know his dad. It's great to see some new blood.
Yeah, we have Travis McCauley. He was really just an automatic plug, and he came to us from Rutland PD, already had the academy, just went right on to the midnight shift. Officer Lassen completed the police academy. He's on the midnight shift, and we have Student Officer Silas. He's currently in the academy. I'll be out there Monday to do some observation on how he's doing. He's out at the State Police Academy. He'll be done in a few weeks, so there'll be another body. So things are good.
People don't understand what a police chief does. Not just sitting at the desk all day.
It's a ringside seat to the greatest show on earth every day.
Well, thank you for all the dedication and hours you put in to be a police chief in the town of Leicester. A lot of people don't understand the job, but you do a great job. All right, let's see if we can get Nate. Nate's walking towards us. Mr. President, Nate, how did it go?
Oh, what a great day. So many parents, players out here. It's fun to watch.
I love the new uniforms. I gave Jim Dorenzo a little plug about maybe redesign the men's basketball shirts.
They're nice looking. He did a great job. Good uniforms. And I love the T-balls. The Chihuahuas are playing up over here.
Wow.
And I
just the names you talked about, something different.
I want to hear the T-ball guys say Chihuahua. That's on my list for today.
Do you have PA at all the games?
No, we don't. That's one of our guys works at Bose, and they let us use the equipment for today.
Maybe Harry Brooks will come down. If it's an election year, Harry will be down here. I don't know if he knows much about baseball, but he'd gladly do it.
That would be great. Love to see him.
And we will be down here. Bill Maddie has already asked me to do a couple of games, so we'll come down here some night and do them under the lights.
That sounds wonderful. We're here every Friday night. Friday Night Lights.
We wished the girls softball president, I forget her name already, Erica, good luck. We want to wish you good luck in your first season. I think the weather's only going to get better.
Let's hope so. I'm looking forward to it.
And good luck with the A's.
All right, thank you.
All right, you heard Nate Cosper, great guy. Met him twice now. He's 2 for 2, batting 1,000 here. I want to thank Art Paquette for coming down here. Always here every year to do camera. I'm Bob Pingeton saying thanks for watching the 2017 Leicester Little League Parade. Always a special day.